Welcome if you're new here, welcome back if you're not. My name is Kenzie, this is my book channel. And today it is time that I finally start reading a series that is pretty popular all over Book Talk and like BookTube, and honestly just in the book community, especially for anyone who grew up when these books were first coming out. They're actually way older than I realized they were. I thought they were like brand new. But a friend of mine actually recently told me that she read at least the first one a few years ago. So this book is none other, hold on if I can get my phone to cooperate. Well, this book in the series is none other than the Shatter Me series. I am very excited to read this. The friend I mentioned earlier and also someone else and myself were all kind of buddy reading Shatter Me together, so that's really cool. We all get to read them together. I believe I have all of them on ebook, except for the ones that like just came out, which I'm pretty sure is just like novellas. Could be wrong. Correct me if I am. So right now what I have that you're seeing is the like 6 main novels, like the first 6. And then I also have the novellas and also some of the other ones outside of this little package, but it was only like, I think it was like I think it was on sale for like $3.99, and I was like, heck yeah, no better. Or maybe it was $10.99. $10.99 sounds more accurate. Point is, it was on sale. I got them all for pretty cheap actually. And if things could load. I did actually read the first couple chapters earlier today. I'm on chapter 3 now, and honestly, so far I'm enjoying it. I'm a little bit confused as to why she repeats things multiple times, but you know, I guess it is what it is. So anyway, so yeah, we're gonna do this in 2 parts. I'm gonna read the first 5, so like the first however many main books as well as novellas together, and then I'm going to read the next 5 in part 2. So without further ado, let's continue reading Shatter Me. Funny, she just keeps calling him cellmate, not even actually knowing what his name is. She's just like, yeah, I don't care, I'm gonna just call you cellmate, it's fine. Okay, so little reading update. I am on page 164 of Shatter Me. So far, I'm not understanding why anyone likes Aaron. I actually put in... There's a bobblehead in that car and it looks like a dog. Sorry, anyway. I'm not understanding why anybody likes Aaron. Like, he is just a disgusting jerk right now. So I actually put in one of my book Facebook groups, I was like, hey, like, is the love for Aaron justified at some point? And many people were like, yes, like, just continue the series, he gets better, don't worry. So fingers crossed that happens. But yeah, Mom and I just left the library. We're now picking up some stuff for dinner, some foods for dinner. I have a strawberry lemonade. This is just one of those Sonic strawberry lemonade packets, but I got, because there's a cafe at the library, I got a iced chai, and I'm gonna be honest, wasn't my favorite, wasn't the best, but it's been a while since I had a chai, so it's trying to stab me. So it was actually pretty, like, it wasn't horrible, it just was not my favorite. That dude was making eye contact with me, and it got scary. Anyway, I'm waiting on Mom because she's in the store getting stuff. I feel bad for Juliet though. Like, obviously she's gone pretty much her whole life without knowing what it's like to be hugged and held, and she's like, I just want someone to hold me. I'm like, you poor thing. Like, it breaks my heart, and like, I hate the fact that she has this power disease thingamajiggy that makes it to where she can't touch people and hold people's hands and hug them. So it's really, really, really sad. And I'm like, oh my gosh, my baby, my poor baby. So, excuse me. But anyway, I'm gonna keep reading and let you know updates past this. Okay, so it's like 11 o'clock right now. So I'm about to go to bed, but I finished Shatter Me, the first book. Also, I don't know what's going on with my quality. Actually, hold on, let me check. Okay, yeah, no, the quality is not looking great right now. I don't know why. Like, I don't know, and maybe it just doesn't look great to me. Might look fine watching it back. I don't know, we'll see. But finish Shatter Me. I would give it a solid 3 stars. We still don't know anything about Aaron yet. Like, I know one thing that happens because of a TikTok spoiler. Well, not even a spoiler. It was one of those TikToks where it was like a bunch of like heartbreaking quotes from different. Hold on, let me take my glasses off. Now I can't see. There we go. But it was like a bunch of heartbreaking quotes from different books, and there was one I saw, and I was like, huh, I wonder what that's from, and found out what it was from. So I do know that. But so far, still not liking Aaron. Still think he's a jerk. I have been told by many people though to keep reading, and he does get better. Like, the love for him does get justified, so I'm excited to see that. I am now on to Destroy Me, which is the first novella. It's the novella between 1 and 2, like the books 1 and 2, which is obviously Shatter Me. And what is the main book after Shatter Me? I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and read Destroy Me, well, a little bit of Destroy Me before I go to sleep, and then I will check back in tomorrow and I will tell you how far I've gotten, thoughts, all that jazz. I literally have the most perfect reading ambiance right now. It's raining outside. I've got candle burning over there. I have my water and a hot cup of tea. Which one is this? This is the mint and rose, I think. Oh, so good. And then I've also got a little snacky here. It's just some chips and salsa. So, and then I've got my book. So, literally the most perfect reading ambiance. Yeah, my lipstick is coming off. It's fine. I seriously only got one piece of footage today, but you know what? That's fine. I finished Destroy Me. I'm conflicted on my feelings. See, because on one hand, Destroy Me very much so humanized Aaron and kind of showed like, hey, like he's not the way he is just because he's the way he is because he's a product of his environment, which I get, but at the same time it's like, you don't have to be this way. But if that's literally all he grew up knowing, then yeah, I guess it does make sense, because he didn't have anyone to tell him like, hey, this is not okay. This is something that needs to be addressed and not done. So I guess I can kind of give him a little bit of the benefit of the doubt for that. I don't even think that's the right term. It's probably not. Anyway. But I don't know. I gave it 3 stars, which for me, giving a novella 3 stars is actually really high. Because, like, I feel like with novellas, you can't really get into it that much. Like, you can't get deep into it. You can't learn too much about the characters. But this one was pretty good. I do see now why people in that Facebook post were telling me to just continue the series and kind of learn Aaron a little bit. I will say, though, he gives off some stalker vibes. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. But I don't know. I'm going to finish the series. I'm going to read the entire series. I'm doing it for these videos, but yeah, so I'm now on to Unravel Me. I am probably not going to read that tonight, though. And if I do, it's only going to be like a chapter or 2, because I'm a little bit tired. And I honestly kind of just want to chill, watch some YouTube. And yeah, so I'll see you guys either tomorrow or some other time. I don't know. I'll update you when I do. The plot twist I just read in chapter 37. Girl, what? What? Was not expecting that. So far, I'm really enjoying this book. I'm really enjoying Unravel Me. There are definitely some plot twists that have just been said. Actually, this entire book, there have been twist after twist. And I'm like, oh, okay, girl. Didn't know that. So, oh my gosh, that's insane. Insane. Okay, so I was so invested into the books, I did not give a review after I read Unravel Me before going into Fracture Me. Unravel Me? Girl. Like, what? I wasn't expecting that. I was not expecting a very specific plot twist. It was really good. I give it 4 stars. That's so far the highest rated one I've rated in the books. But no, it was really good. Seeing Juliet kind of see Aaron as human rather than the monster she thought he was really, like, it was really deep and like insightful, and whatever word it is I'm actually trying to find, but I can't think of what the word is. I love when I do that. Anyway, and then like that plot twist that I was mentioning before, I cannot get my mind off that plot twist. Like, cannot get my mind off of it. The ending of Unravel Me, though, that one had my jaw on the floor. That one was a lot. A lot. So much. But everything has worked out, thankfully. Fracture Me, on the other hand, I'm only gonna give it 3 stars, which novellas I don't usually rate very highly, just because I don't. They're just not something I can get into as well as like full-on books. But that one's gonna get 3 stars. It's still really good. I'm still very much so enjoying this series. I like that we did get more into Adam's mind, because Fracture Me is the novella all about Adam and his perspective and everything. So I will say, so far this series is a lot more romance heavy than I thought it was gonna be, especially since it's for like 12 to 13-year-olds, and personally I think it's a little too spicy for 12 to 13-year-olds, but it is what it is, I guess. I don't know. If you want to read it, read it. If you don't want your 12 to 13-year-olds reading it, don't let them read it. I don't know what else to say on that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you next week for part 2 of reading the Shatter Me series.